Okay, so you guys are still there? You're watching? Cool. Because this we're gonna go ahead and kick it off with something for the ladies. This is gonna be the archive of the South Dade firefighters calendar. Yeah, some dudes come out on stage in their fire suits, and then it's like what is it? Secretary Day. It always lands on Happy Secretary Day because secretaries deserve to go out and have a good breakfast and either start a fire or put it out. So check it out. It's the South Florida Firefighters Calendar. We're going to go ahead and stream them all back to back. Stay tuned for more and incredible stuff here at Miamigo TV.
She don't care, we like almost there, the right vibe. Ready to get live, ain't no surprise. Take me so high, jumping those dives, surfing the crowd. Said I gotta be the man, I'm the head of my. All
right, ladies, we need everybody taking their seats. Feel free to start eating. Don't let your salad get cold or anything. I'd like to introduce you to the man responsible for this luncheon, in case you've never had the privilege to meet him. Been doing this now 19 years, 22, 25, I don't know. I don't think I had my first period when we started this show. Anyway, he's the founder, the creator, the genius, the still hot lieutenant, educator, Cuban from Hialeah. Great, he brought his family to the party. Freaking A. Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant Luis Espinosa.
Thank you, Jade Alexander, and thank you, my family who's over here from Hialeah. Those are the only people clapping. Oh, thank you so much to all the ladies, all the VIPs, the front rows, the second rows, and all the companies that make this event possible every year. If I'm gonna walk off the stage, let me know, because the lights are in my eyes and I have no idea where it finishes. Oh, here it is, okay. But on behalf of the three charities that I represent, which is Here's Help, a drug treatment center for adolescent young men between the ages of 12 and 24 years old. Norma Jean went by, she was very impressed. She bought our ultra VIP $5,000 table, so a big round of applause for Norma Jean Abraham from the Anthony Abraham Foundation, who makes our dreams come true. Our second charity is Safe Haven for Newborns. It's a sign at every fire station. It was founded by Nick Silverio, and it's where a mother can bring a newborn baby to any fire station in Florida, drop the baby off, the baby will be adopted, no questions asked. So we're very proud of that charity as well. And our last charity is Friends Forever Pet Rescue with D. Chess. Where's Friends Forever? Over here. They're gonna bring Helen on stage in a fire truck, who is a dog that was a rescue. You can't believe the story, but we're gonna bring her. So big round of applause, please, for our three charities, Here's Help, Safe Haven, and Friends Forever Pet Rescue. I wanna finish up, because Jade's gonna kick me off real soon, and a big round of applause for Jade Alexander, because she is back, and it's very important that she is back. because without her, we ain't much. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for coming back. It means a lot to me. You being here means a lot to me, but you being my friend means even more. So that being said, the last I want to talk about is one thing, One Beat CPR, which is the logo that shares our logo. Ladies, I want to see those red little towels going. You have your lanyards with our logo. You got your Sharpies, so the guys don't, any autograph you want. Ladies, we do not do body parts, okay? So don't ask, I heard, oh, sorry, I got to draw the line somewhere. But I want to talk, the last thing is One Beat CPR. Lon Rosen, Key Biscayne firefighter, he was in the calendar last year. They're our huge supporter. They sell AEDs, they teach CPR. If you have any CPR, BLS, first aid needs for your organization, please contact One Beat CPR. They'll give you a great deal, and I'm a big proponent of having AEDs everywhere. Jungle Island, I haven't seen one here, so we need some automatic external defibrillators in a lot of places, because from every firefighter, they do save lives, I'm telling you. And please remember, ladies, and I'll be off, Jade, I promise, I want everybody to have a great time. We got some great bodies, some great guys, but ultimately, we are professional firefighter paramedics, and when you dial 911, that's who responds. Unfortunately, most of us look a little like me or heavier, so don't be upset when you call 911 and they don't look like that. But sometimes you might get lucky and get one of these guys. So thank you so much on behalf of our charities, on behalf of everything. Have a great time. I'm going to go by the tables and thank each and every one of you personally. I appreciate it. Jade, I'm done. You look as beautiful as ever, and thank you so much for what you do.
You got that straight. All I know is when he started talking all that serious stuff, all I heard was blah, 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 blah. Hey, happy Secretary's Day. Happy Administrative Assistants Day. Happy underpaid, underappreciated, I don't get paid enough for this shit day. And where the hell is my lotto? How many here haven't had sex in a really long time? Oh, you've come to the wrong place. Oh my. Well, how many virgins do we have here? They've never been to this luncheon before. This is your first time? First time. First time. Wow, we have you guys first time? So you don't know what to expect. Third time. Where's Norma Jean and her crew? 10 years strong, I think. I think she bought next year's tickets already. We love you. All right, you ladies in red. We would first like to formally introduce you, especially to the newbies, to last year's firefighter calendar men as they take a final bow, say a final goodbye, and a big thank you for your contribution, because as you heard Lewis, this is all for charity. They are, after all, our heroes, six-pack and all. So ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the 2014 South Florida Firefighter Calendar Men. We ready? Are the 2014 ready to go? Good, because I got a bunch of horny women out here waiting to see them. Get on stage, baby. That's right. You got swag. You got swag. The centerpieces at your table have some red towels, one for each one of you. Grab a towel and say goodbye, farewell, hasta luego, adios, arrivederci, to the 2014 South Florida Firefighter Calendar Man.
If finding somebody real is your problem, bring your girls to the crib, maybe we can solve it.
Hold up, tell them simmer down. Taking hella long, give it to me now. Make that thing pop like it's in me over now. Ooh, baby, like it raw with the shimmy, shimmy, yeah, huh? ASAP, get like me. Never met a mother fresh like me. All these mothers wanna dress like me, but the chrome to your dome make you sweat like me. Cause I'm the Nella, the coochie killer. Like how you figure, getting figures and keep it triller. She rolling switches, bought her chickens. I bought my, they getting bent up off the liquor. She love my licorice, I let her lick it. They say money, make act vigorous. At least he'll figure it. I be humping broads like I'm a humping dog. Turn a chick out, have a humping bars. Peace.
I love bad, that's my problem. And yeah, I like the got a problem. I love bad, that's my problem. And yeah, I like the got a problem. I love bad, that's my problem. And yeah, I like the got a problem.
If finding somebody real is your problem, bring your girls to the crib, maybe we can solve.
Oh, I know you love it when this beat is on. Make you think about all of the you've been leading on. Make me think about all of the rappers I've been feeding on. Got a feeling that's the same dudes that we speaking on. Oh, word, ain't heard my album, who you sleeping on? You should print the lyrics out and have a read along. Ain't a singer sing along unless you brought the along. And just, okay, I got it. Then just drop down and get your eagle on. Or we can stare up at the stars and put the Beatles on. All the shit you talking about is not up for discussion. I will pay to make it bigger. I don't pay for no reduction if it's coming from it. No, then I don't trust it. If you coming from my head, and hit the bussin'. Yes, Lord. I don't really say this often, but this long ain't for the long talking. I beats.
I love bad, that's my problem. And yeah, I like the got a problem. I love bad,
Ladies and gentlemen, 2014's South Florida Firefighter Calendar Men taking their final bow.
Finding somebody real is your problem, bring your girls to the crib, maybe we can solve it.
Thank you, boys. Thank you for all you do and all you'll continue doing. I don't think I've ever seen our VIP section behave so badly. No, seriously. What table is that? Table what? 3? Have any of you gotten laid lately? Good Lord. Woo! And this is only the first 5 minutes. All right. Now, are you ready to meet the new firefighters vying for the new calendar? Being that we have so many newbies here, let me explain how this works. We first bring them out looking all prim and proper and perfectly coiffed, not a hair out of place, ironed shirts, clean underwear, right? So you can get a look at what they look like as firefighters. Then they come out in bunker gear. And they dance for a couple of minutes so that you can see how they move. And that's when this goes from being the Secretary's Day luncheon to the Ho Fest. Because I don't know if Hialeah walks in, the single ladies are here, the married ladies who don't give a shit are here, and everybody loses their mind, which is perfectly okay, as long as we raise money for charity. So now, get ready as I introduce you to the beautiful, sexy, delicious hunk of firefighter calendar men wannabes, because you're at our mercy, buddy. Are you ready? because I got all your information, and I'm going to start with you. All right. Our first contestant from Miami-Dade County Fire Rescue with black hair, brown eyes, Venezolano. South America is here. This is Milton Bonnell. Milton. Contestant number 2 out of Boynton Beach Fire Rescue. Black hair and hazel eyes, the Greek Cuban, Nicholas Koustuvanos. Miami Heat fan and loves to travel. All right, moving on to contestant number 3, BSO Fire Rescue. Brown hair, hazel eyes, Irish Italian. Loves his Dolphins and loves his country music. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary McCartney. You look familiar. You came back for more, didn't you? Yeah, I just want you to notice how nice and civil you all are acting right now. Can we get this in pictures? Because in about 15 minutes, this whole shit falls apart. Moving on to contestant number 4 from Miami-Dade County Fire Rescue. Hazel eyes, black hair, Boricua, Puerto Rican. Albert Font. All right. Moving on now to contestant number 5, who will be, by the way, in the parent-child category. I'll explain that in just a bit. From Hialeah Fire Rescue, Hialeah born. Did you hear me? Hialeah born, but his name is Brian Allen. Our next contestant from City of Miami Fire Rescue, your salt and peppered haired Cubanito, Ivan Chavez. Hell, we got something here for everybody. City of Miami Rescue, Ivan Chavez, and his twin brother from Miami Beach, Christian Chavez. And if that were not enough, because you keep it in the family, their sister from Hialeah Fire Rescue, Jasmine Chavez. Woo! That's pretty awesome. That's got to be one proud papa. Love it. Yeah. Family pictures already. Let's move on to number 8 from Pompano Beach Fire Rescue. Now he's here, blue-eyed, meat-eating, Chicago Bear-loving, contestant number 8, Robert Weiss. Moving on to contestant number 9, BSO Fire Rescue. A Brazilian hip-hop loving, Miami Heat having Chris Potts. All right, moving on now to contestant number 10 from Key Biscayne Fire Rescue, the very single Colombian, Miguel Hincapie. Contestant number 11 from BSO Fire Rescue. We have a Jamaican among us. Here is Lincoln Smith. Oh, Papi. Moving on to contestant number 12 from Pompano Beach Fire Rescue. You're a young one, aren't you? No? That's young. We could still do so much magic with you. What nationality are you? Americanito? Americano? Yeah? Among a sea of Latin women? Are you effing crazy? Pompano Beach Fire Rescue's Sean Grove. Let's see. Number 13 likes soccer. He's single, has hazel eyes, and he's got a little OCD. Rafael Caballero from BSO Fire Rescue. Wow, we haven't had a single German firefighter in a while. From Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue, James Pilger. Look at those eyes. Woo! Number 15, straight from City of Miami Fire Rescue. How unusual, a Cuban firefighter named Carlos Garcia. Moving back to BSO Fire Rescue, brown hairs, green eyes, soccer coach, married Canadian Richard Young. Anybody here from Davie? No? Well, there's a firefighter from Davie here with us. He's Dutch and Hispanic. He's got blue eyes, he's got blonde hair, and his name is Jason Van Catwick. A Dutch firefighter whose favorite food is a burrito. I love you. From City of Miami Fire Rescue, another blue-eyed Miami native, Gabriel Whitman. Yeah! Woo-hoo! BSO Fire Rescue. Is there anybody at BSO Fire Rescue today that is not here? I mean, is Broward County safe? Hazel-eyed Italian, quite single by the way, Danny Gans. Are those all of our contestants? That's it, right? There you have it, ladies. This is what they look like when they're being all proper and professional and hiding from their wives and their girlfriends. In about 10 minutes, we're gonna have a bunch of hoochies on the stage. So gentlemen, make your way to the other side of the stage and start taking your clothes off.
Push it back on it, bring it back on
Let's go over how we're going to score this, okay? Every table has to have one scorekeeper. So right now, pick one person at your table who's had sex at least one time this week. She's like, I'm out. It's Wednesday. It ain't Friday yet. I'm out. One scorekeeper per table. You will find on your table a sheet that looks just like this. I don't know if the corrections are done on your sheets, but just in case, follow me so you don't get confused. Our first is the over 40 category. We have 3 contestants. Parent-child category. If it's not indicated on your sheet, number 6 is not here. Number 6 is not in the competition. So we're going to go from Brian to Ivan. That's in the parent-child category. That's the only correction there. And then on the back, in the open over 18 category, the only correction is number 17. Quincy Thompson is not here. So you should have 3 corrections on your score sheets. Bo Blair, number 6 in parent-child category. Oh no, I'm sorry, only 2 corrections. And number 17 in the open over 18, Quincy Thompson. Both are not to be scored. Now, this was genius. Gianna is a genius. You can tell Lewis had nothing to do with this idea because it's just too genius. Those centerpieces in your table, see those towels? One is for each one of you at your table. So you can screw the Miami Heat. This is about the Miami Heat firefighters here. So you can swing your towels, wipe off your sweat, their sweat. I don't care. Whatever fluids are flowing, you got yourself a towel. Also, you'll see there are Sharpies draped in there. One for each one of you. So that when you get your calendar, guess what? You got a pen for each firefighter to sign it. See what I mean? Got it? Get it? Yeah? All right. So we've got our scorecard. We've got our scorekeeper at each table. Yes? Everybody's good? Are you guys ready to see some sexy firefighters do their thing? Now, let's remember, these are professional firefighters. And I got some professional hussies out in the audience. Let's try to meet in the middle and not rape one of these guys. We do have cameras rolling. Some of you will be on TV, so if you told your husband you went to go visit your grandmother at the nursing home, you are screwed. Is anybody celebrating a birthday, by the way? Happy birthday. Anybody celebrating a divorce? We have more divorces than birthdays. Love it. Okay. I'm going to introduce each firefighter at a time, and they're going to come up here. I'm just double checking. Do we have our first firefighter ready to go? So that we don't crank up the music and crank up these girls and my boy isn't ready. All right, it figures. And then they tell us that we take too long to get ready and all they got to. You know, it doesn't take them that long to take their clothes off in the bedroom, right? And yet they've got what? Few hundred women here waiting for them. But that's because they add a little oil. They do a couple push-ups. They accentuate the abs. You know what I'm saying? All right, are we ready? We're going to begin with contestant number 1. Grab your score sheet and here we go. We will be unveiling the winners at the end. We will tally up the score. We will give you an opportunity to dance with them, take pictures with them, do all that fun stuff. Right now, we're going to show you what they got. Contestant number 1. From our 40-plus category, he's got black hair, brown eyes, very single, loves fishing, loves golfing. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1, Milton Bonnell.
Lands in the majority, ya tú sabes. Next step, la Casa Blanca. No hay carro, no vamos en balsa. Mommy, you know the drill. They won't know what I got till they read the wheel. I ain't trying to keep it real.
Let's hear it for contestant number 1!
Baby, no me hables más. Y tíramelo, mami chula. No games, you'll see. You can put the blame on me. Dale, muñequita, abre ahí. And let it rain over me. My body don't lie.
And so it begins. Yeah!
Mr. Worldwide, Mark Anthony, Dusa. I was playing with her, she was playing with me. Next thing you know, we were playing with 3. Like, oh, 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 I was playing with her, she was playing with me. Next thing you know, we were playing with 3.
Contestant number 1, Milton Bonnell. Yeah. All right. Now, for those of you that this is your first time, how do you like it so far? All right, moving on to number 2 from Boynton Beach Fire Rescue. This is our Greek Cuban. So he and I have something in common. We're both Grubans. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Koutsouvanos.
Damn girl. 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 I like the way you moving to the drum. To the drum.
Contestant number 2 from Boynton Beach Fire Rescue, our Gruben Nicholas Koutsouvanos. Nice. Beautiful. Norma Jean, Norma Jean, Norma Jean. You and your dollar bill need to sit down. We go through this every year with Norma Jean. She empties out her petty cash to come and shove it down the crotches of the firefighters as if they were strippers. That's a little later, Norma. Moving on to number 3 from BSO Fire Rescue, our Irish-Italian firefighter, Gary McCartney.
Leading you down into my core, where I become so numb without a soul. My spirit sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there and lead it back. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become. Now that I know what I'm without, you can't just leave me. Breathe into me, make me real. Breathe me.
Number 3 in our over 40 category, Gary McCartney. All right, are you all with me on the scoring? We finished with the first section. Those were 3 over 40 firefighters. Lord have mercy. All right, we're moving on to the parent-child category. His 11-year-old son, Ziel, could not be here. Obviously, the little boy's in school. This is our Puerto Rican firefighter who graduated summa cum laude. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Font. Do I need to make up my own music too? Because you know I can do that shit too. Alex, come on, baby. Where are you?
Y'all ready for this?
Dale! Lunch and firefighters are being served. Yeah!
Y'all ready for this?
Dale, papi, dale!
Y'all ready for this?
Here we go. Here we go. Uh-huh. Ay, Bumpy! Number 4 in the parent-child category, Alex Font. Oh my God, somebody brought a baby to this party? Ay, Dios mío. Do you understand that I use profanity? Do you understand that there are half-naked people in this room? Do you understand that the women don't contain themselves at this party? And then we wonder about our children. They're exposed to us. Number 5 from Hialeah Fire Rescue. This is Brian Allen.
You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah. Screaming that's nuts. When I pulled off the lot, that's done. Rep in my town when you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down from the whip to my diamonds. I'm in black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Black stripe, yellow paint. I hear they scared of it, but them pros ain't. Soon as I hit the club, look at them face. Hit the pedal once, make the floor shake. Sway inside, my engine roaring. It's the big boy, you know what I paid for it. And I got the pedal to the metal. Got you out here checking game, I'm balling out on every level. Hear them haters talk, but there's nothing you could tell them. Just made $1 million, got another $1 million on my schedule. No love for 'em, boy, I'm breaking hearts. No keys, push to start. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah, screaming that's nuts. When I pulled off the lot, that's done. Rep in my town when you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down from the whip to my diamonds. I'm in black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Got a call from my jeweler, this just in. And women love me cause I'm messing with their best friends. Not a lesbian, but she a freak though. This ain't for one night, I'm shining all week, bro. I'm sipping Clico and rocking yellow diamonds. So many rocks up in my
All right, contestant number 5, Brian Allen.
Pocket full of big faces.
Wait, he kissed somebody over here. Is this the wife? Are you the wife? You are one happy lady, aren't you? You don't mind sharing him with all these women for a little while? She takes him home. All right. By the way, are you a firefighter too? You are a firefighter? Oh, Hialeah Dispatch, yeah. That's how you freaking keep an eye on your husband, lady. The fuck you kidding? Let's move on. Remember now, number 6 is not in the contest. You got that scratched off, right? That's out. We are going to move on now to something I don't think in all the years I've done this I've ever seen. We've got a family of 4. 4 firefighter, a father, his twin sons, and his daughter who are competing in the parent-child category. From City of Miami Fire Rescue, Ivan Father, City of Miami Fire Rescue, Ivan the son, Miami Beach Fire Rescue, Christian Chavez, and sister Jasmine from Hialeah Fire Rescue.
I'm shaking they booties like congos, man. I'm shaking the city like quakes. The haters blue in the face like Gonzo, cause I'm breaking the cake, so let's bake. I'm taking the game's mine. Yeah, I witness the change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say your whack raps, daylight saving time. I can dance, homie, I don't choose Yeah, y'all looking at something like a troop. Yeah, a girl told me that a man that can dance like a
Ivan,
lick it down.
Ivan,
So please,
Christian,
ladies, let me
and
see your vibrate.
Jasmine.
And when it's over, you ain't gonna need your bird. 'Cause I'm a pro, make
Family of firefighters in the parent-child category. Woo! All right. Moving on to number 8, heading up to Pompano Beach. Our bald, good-looking, blue-eyed Robert Wise. It's all yours, baby. That's right. Move your hips, baby. Move your hips. Show us what you got. All right, contestant number 8 from Pompano Beach Fire Rescue. 6 feet tall, 220 pounds. Robert Weiss. Yeah, I know. You all want a piece of him. Somebody not letting him go? What'd he do, jump down? Oh, good Lord. We're going to move on to number 9. He can find his own way home. All right, from BSO Fire Rescue, our Brazilian hazel-eyed firefighter, Chris Hotz.
Get jazzy on. I'm that flight that you get on. International. First class seat on my lap, girl. Riding comfortable. Cause I know what that girl them need. New York to Haiti. I got lipstick stamps on my passport. You make it hard to leave. Been around the world, don't speak the language. But your booty don't need explaining. All I really need to understand is when you talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me. Get jazzy on them. You know the words to my songs. No habla English. Our conversations ain't long, but you know what is. I know what that girl them want. London to Taiwan. I got lipstick stamps on my passport. I think I need a new one. Been around the world, don't speak the language, but your booty don't need explaining. All I really need to understand is when you talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me. Talk dirty to me.
you can suck my penis. Gilbert Arenas, guns on deck. Chest to chest, tongue on neck. International oral
Contestant number 9 from BSO Fire Rescue, Chris Hott. I love how they've divided this room. See those 3 tables over on that side? You're all so classy and quiet. Your hair hasn't been moved. Your Chanel bag is still there by your side. Having your lunch and cleaning your mouth on the sides with a napkin. Then I got this crew over here. I got my classy side and I got my sucia side. All right, let's go on now to contestant number 10. I know I am butchering this name, but he comes from Key Biscayne Fire Rescue. He's the single Colombian. Number 10, Miguel Hincapi. And here we go. Let's go. Contestant number 10 from Key Biscayne Fire Rescue, Miguel Hincapi. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Was there an open bar beforehand? Was there? So it is hincapié, right? Doesn't that mean stabbed foot? All right, let's move on. Number 11, still in that open 18 plus category. Anybody in the mood for a Jamaican man? From BSO Fire Rescue, our very single reggae music loving hurricane fan, Lincoln Smith.
I get filthy when that liquor get it to me. I've been thinking, why can't I keep my fingers off it, baby? I want you, nah, nah. Why can't I keep my fingers off it, baby? I want you, nah, nah. Cigars on ice, cigars on ice. Feeling like an animal with these cameras all in my grill. Flashing lights, flashing lights. You got me pity, 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 baby. I want you, nah, nah. Can't keep your eyes off my petty daddy. I want you, nah, nah. Drunk in love, I want you. We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this shit happen? Oh, baby. Drunk in love, we be all night. Last thing I remember is our beautiful bodies grinding off in that club. Drunk in love, we be all night. We be all night. We be all night.
They say Jamaicans make wonderful lovers. They sure as hell know how to pick the right music. Woo! Lincoln Smith from BSO Fire Rescue, contestant number 11. All right, back up to Pompano Beach. Brown hair, brown eyes. Our very single contestant, Sean Grove.
Yeah, we like a bomb, baby, come and get it on. Living like a lover with a red iPhone. Looking like a tramp, like a video bam. Demolition woman, can I be your man? Wrestling and dancing and a flashing little light. Television lover, baby, go all night. Sometime, anytime, sugar me sweet. Little Miss Innocent, sugar me, yeah.
Here we go. I can't hear you. Let me hear you. There you go. There you go. There you go.
I'm hot, sticky sweet, from my head to my feet, yeah. Listen, red light, yellow light, green light, go. Crazy little woman in a one-man show. Mirror queen, mannequin, rhythm of a love. Sweet dreams, saccharine, Lucetta.
Contestant number 12 from Pompano Beach Fire Rescue, Sean Grove. Wow. You ladies actually sat down to eat. I'm impressed. I thought we were going to have to send your food back. Wow. How long is this shit going to last? Let's go on to our next contestant, number 13, BSO Fire Rescue, our Spanish firefighter, Rafael Caballero.
P-Tom, BBC Radio 1.
White lights blur in the darkness. This road leads where your heart is. These signs, something we can't ignore. No, we can't back down. We'll never let them change us. We're gonna make it now. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Nobody else needs to know where we might go. We could just run them red lights. We could just run them red lights. There ain't no reason to stay. We'd be like years away. We could just run them red lights. We could just run them red lights.
Contestant number 13 from BSO Fire Rescue, Rafael Caballero. Moving on to number 14, our blue-eyed Fort Lauderdale firefighter, the German single one, James Pilger. Contestant number 14 from Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue, James Pilger. All right, just a couple more. Make sure you've got your scorecard going there. Moving on to number 15 from City of Miami. The very rare Cuban, Carlos Garcia.
Si yo lo que quiero es compartir contigo un rato. No te cohibas que se nos acaba la noche. Porque te demoras. Sé que quieres. Se te nota. Al hablarme, al mirarme, no puede engañarme. Oye, Cornelia, la más secreta. ¿Ok? Nosotros. Sé que quieres. Se te nota. Al hablarme, al mirarme, no puede engañarme. Vamos a darle la vista. Con esa chica de revista. Con el estilito así como la de Marita. Le gusta que le insistan, no que se resista. Ella no es como se pinta, ella dice que sabe, si sabe, yo quiero saber si sabe cómo me imagino, sabe, me la voy a comer. Ella dice que sabe cuando lo dice, me da hambre, si se imagina, me imagino, nos vamos a comer. Si yo pudiera saber lo que hay en tu mente, si tu mirada me dice que eres caliente, que te pone tímida delante de la gente, disimulando, que hace mucho tú me gustas evidente, olvídate de lo que tus amigas piensen, que tus palabras no son suficientes, porque te demoras, porque te detienes. Sé que quieres, se te nota, al hablarme, al mirarme, no puede engañarme. Sé que quieres, se te nota, al hablarme, al mirarme, no puede engañarme. Soy el que le explota, te canta
Contestant number 15.
se alborota y todas las féminas se ponen bien loca, papi vinieron a lucir su ropa.
Carlos Garcia. My God. Do your mothers know you behave this way? And I bet a whole lot of you went to St. Brendan, Lourdes, Carrollton. Those private school girls are the worst. Woo! Let's go to number 16, who's going to come out, I believe, from this side. From BSO Fire Rescue, Richard Young.
Where you been all my life? Baby, this is sin. The way you looking at life. It's obvious that I want something from you. You know what I wanna do. Every time it would bring me to life. I could only imagine what it'd be like. Oh, every time it would bring me to life. I could only imagine what it'd be like, what it'd be like, what it'd be like, what it'd be
Salute from afar. Thought I say what's up. You can't tell me your name when we waking up. They call me Tunchi. I'm good, I'm Gucci. Now you can kiss your old dude goodbye. Smooches, you're a beast. You're a beauty. Man, I think somebody didn't give Cupid a Uzi. Shoot me, you're a fire.
Contestant number 16 from VSO Fire Rescue, Richard Young. All right, look at your scorecard. Our next contestant, number 17, scratch it out. Quincy is not here. We move on now to contestant number 18 from Davie Fire Rescue, our Dutch Hispanic single guy, Jason Van Catwick.
baby. Yeah. Baby, let me put your panties to the side. I'ma make you feel alright. Cause I'ma give you what you need, yeah. Mommy, you remind me of something, but I don't know what it is. You remind me of something, gotta show me. Alright. You remind me of something, I don't know what it is right now. You remind me of something, you gotta show me. On the real, no lie. I don't know what it is, but you're just my type. Everything just right. B said, put it to the left, don't listen to the hype though. Got a cup in your hand, baby sitting, but you ain't got no kiss. We ain't leaving till it ain't no more left. Can't see no time on the Rolex. I could tell you a freak, gon' show it. Looking for the after party with a dough at. Dough on the flow like a dough man. Baby, you know where to throw that. I said, mommy, you remind me of something. I don't know what it is. You remind me of something. You gotta show me, yeah. Alright. You remind me of something. I don't know what it is right now. You remind me of something. You gotta show me, yeah. Baby, let me know what it is. On the real, can't lie, me just my type. Tell me what your name is.
Contestant number 18 from Davie Fire Rescue, Jason Van Catwood. All right, we're down to our last two. Here we go. From City of Miami Fire Rescue, this is the Miami native, our blue-eyed Gabriel Whitman.
We're about to go topless.
Yeah, baby. Hurt me.
Make some noise! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here comes the music.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go.
cowboy, baby. Yeah! Contestant number 19, Gabriel Whitman. All right. Down to our last contestant, and as soon as we finish scoring, we're going to pick up all your sheets because we want you to see who the winners are, who you chose. So we move on to our final contestant, number 20, from BSO Fire Rescue, our Italian single firefighter, Danny Gans.
When I walk on by, girls be looking like Debbie Fly. I pick to the beat, walking down the street and my new the freak, yeah. This is how I roll, animal print pants out of control. It's Red Bull with the big ass bra, and like Bruce Lee, I got the clout, yeah. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. Show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, when I'm at the mall, security just can't fight them all. And when I'm at the beach, I'm in a Speedo trying to tan my cheeks. This is how I roll. Come on, ladies, it's time to go. We headed to the bar, baby, don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt, and I still get service. Watch. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. Show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Yeah!
I'm sexy and I know it. Check it out.
Ay, ay, ay.
Check it out.
Contestant number 20, Danny Gans. Hey, do you want to see all of them just one more time walk out? Just to make sure that you scored correctly just one more time? All right. Let me get all the boys lined up, and here's what I'll do just for you, because I'm all about breaking the rules. I don't care what the system is. They're going to walk out this way, and then they're going to go that way, and then they're going to go that way, and you girls are going to look at your scorecard, make sure it's complete, and then we're going to walk around and pick up your score sheets. Got it? Simple? How was lunch? Are you ready for dessert? And I ain't talking about that chocolate thing on that plate. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the firefighters vying for the new 2015 South Florida Firefighter Calendar. Come on, boys. There we go. There we go. Come on. Let's go, baby. Woo! Love it. I love my job.
When I walk on by, girls be looking like Debbie Fly. I pick to
Look
the
at
beat,
these
walking down the
sexy
street
men.
and my new the freak.
Yeah.
This is how I roll, animal print pants out of control. It's Red Bull with the big ass bra, and like Bruce Lee, I got the clout, yeah. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that
Work
body.
it, baby.
Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it.
the 2015 South Florida Firefighter Calendar.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. I bet there's some of you out there that would really like to meet them, right? I'll tell you what. If you do something for me, I'll do something for you. Raise your scorecards up in the air, okay? Where's my crew that's going to collect the score sheets? Gianna, who's going to collect the score sheets? Oh, I've got some firefighters already jumping on this. Who's going to collect the score sheets? The firefighters? All right. My boys are going to go walk around, collect all the yellow sheets. After I have all the sheets in my hand, I'm going to take them to the back, and they're going to tally up the score. You're not leaving here without knowing who won at this luncheon. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the boys out to you with their helmet if you would like to participate in our raffle. All you got to do is grab a $1 bill, a $5 bill, whatever you want. Put your name on it, drop it in the helmet. All that money goes to charity. Nobody is making money here. It's all going to charity. So if you want to be a part of the raffle, get your $1 bill ready, write your name on it, and we'll be raffling off a couple of things in just a little bit. But first, we must have those score sheets. So if your table still has one, wave it in the air so that my boys can see where we need to go. Everybody over here taken care of? No score sheets? You can give it to me, too. Are we set? Do we have all of our score sheets? Yeah, I know. You're dying to get down there. Hold on. Business before pleasure. There we go. Anybody else? Any other score sheets?
Can you see
Are we good to go?
The worst is over. The monsters in my head.
Here you go.
Scared of love.
Are you taking them to the back?
Listen up.
Yo, firefighters, look at me. I got some score sheets. They keep walking. Hello.
So don't
Here you
let
go.
them steal your light.
All right. Do I have all the score sheets?
Break your stride.
Everybody's good? Got your $1 bills ready? Are you ready for me to set them loose? All right.
It's a revolution.
For the next few minutes. I'm leaving you in charge of the firefighters.
It's
So, Mr. DJ, we need some dance music because we've got some firefighters and some ladies who want to get nasty. All right. Are you ready, boys? Are you ready? Because you're going to drop down that stage and you're going to go out and collect some money and you're going to go booty shake with the ladies. Are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In his defense, I'm throwing curveballs all over the place and my crazy still got it. By the way, if you didn't catch it at the very beginning, the money you're helping us raise is for adults in rehab, for homeless dogs, and for babies that get dropped off and have nowhere to go. So thank you, thank you, thank you for helping us today. Gonna try this again. Are we ready, crazy? You ready to rock? Are you ready, boys? On the count of 3, I want you to drop down the stage. 1, 2, 3.
Have my laundry in the streets, dirty or clean. Give it up for fame, but I still don't know why I love it so much. Yeah. And baby, it's amazing I'm in this maze with you. I just can't crack your code.
Feel free to take out your cameras,
Screaming you love me
your
loud.
phones.
The next day
Final
I'm so
call for
cold.
score sheets.
One day you're here,
Do we have
one
all
day
the
you're
score
there,
sheets?
One day you care. You're so
All right,
unfair.
the judges are on their way to do their
From your
thing.
cup till it runneth over. Holy Grail.
Blue told me remind you niggas. Fuck that shit y'all talking about. I'm the nigga. Caught up in all these.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night. You won't remember. I'll be the one. You won't forget.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. These biggity boys are diggity dog. I have them like Miley Cyrus, clothes off, twerking in their bras and thongs. Face down, booty up. That's the way we like the wood. I'm sicker than an oil spill. She say she won't, but I bet she will. Timber. Swing your partner round and round, and then the night is going down. One more shot, another round, and then the night is going down. Swing your partner round and round, and then the night is going down. One more shot, another round, and then the night is going
It's
down.
going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night. You won't remember. I'll be the one. You won't forget. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night. You won't remember. I'll be the one. You won't forget.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, it's just me and the damn thing changed. Live in hotels, swing on planes. Blessed to say, money ain't a thing. Club jumping like LeBron now. Bowl it, order me another round. Homie, we about to clown. Why? Cause it's about to go down. Swing your partner round and round, and then the night is going down. One more shot, another round, and then the night is going down. Swing your partner round and round, and then the night is going down. One more shot, another round, and then the night is going
It's
down.
going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night. You won't remember. I'll be the one. You won't forget. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night. You won't remember. I'll be the one. You won't forget.
Easy now, you need figure down. Easy now, no need figure down. Rock that, run that, this how we frown. Easy now, you need figure down. Easy now, no need figure down. Rock that, run that, this how we frown.
test. Is everyone having a good time so far? Are y'all enjoying the band? My name is John Saxon. This amazing band goes by the name of Endless Possibilities. I got to first of all thank Feast with the Beast 2014 for inviting us back for our third year. Are y'all having a good time? I can't hear y'all. Are y'all having a good time? Now always remember, the more you drink, the better we sound. All right. My name is John Saxon. This amazing band goes by the name of Endless Possibilities. We're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back with the second half. But right now, up to the mic, we have the voice of the zoo. None other than the one and only Mr. Ron McGill.
Thank you very much. How the heck is everybody? I cannot see my hand in front of my face. How do you guys do this up here? You don't even know what's going on out there. You can't see anything out there. Anyway, listen. We cannot thank you all enough for coming out here for this Feast with the Beast. This really is, I know I'm biased, but this is really the best fundraiser in South Florida. When you can go around, get all these great restaurants all around here, serving this great food, great company, casual, don't have to put on the suit and tie, you're having a great time. We cannot thank you enough for supporting this event. We got to thank a whole lot of people. I mean, I can't thank everybody, but the main person, the main people we got to thank right now are Ryder. Ryder has sponsored this entire event in such a way that we got to give him a huge hand. Please, let's give it up for Ryder, please. Thank you very much. Listen, guys, we got a lot of things happening this coming year at the zoo. We're going to ask you to bear with us because it's not going to be easy, but it's for the greater good. We've got a lot of construction going on. In the very near future, we're going to be closing that front entrance that you know so well. There's going to be an alternative entrance because we're knocking it all down. It's going to be a whole brand new front entry area that's going to blow you away when you come into this zoo. We're going to be also soon breaking ground on Florida Mission Everglades. Over $40 million incredible exhibit that is going to transport you throughout the Everglades. Florida black bears, Florida panthers, bald eagles, alligators, crocodiles, the whole shebang. It's going to be a window to the world of the Everglades like you've never seen before. So anyway, we want to thank you. We want you to go out there. We want you to dance. The dance party is going to start soon after this. I got to thank a couple people, and I got a couple people to ask to come on up here. Right now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our new CEO and president of the Please give it up, Mr. Bill